You're listening to netGameRadio, the voice of online gaming. As the PAC launched diversionary strikes from Italy into North Africa, it secretly gathered forces in the Sinai Peninsula to prepare for a full-scale assault on the continent. On May 1st, 4 PAC command divisions flew into Libya to engage the EU's 6th Army Group. This left the 5th Corps at the Suez Canal without support when the Southern Command Group, led by General Munakoy, raced into Egypt. The EU forces staved off Munakoy's army until help finally arrived via the 10th Airborne Division. Had the PAC seized the Suez Canal, it would have severely compromised the EU's ability to defend Africa.
Big kill! Oh, you go, Johnny, talk to me.
Huge kill by Bardeen. He cleaned up Landax, actually shot him out of the EU car as they were going around the back.
Here we go,
it's Airdrops, Martinski V1v1. This is the walkabout we all wanted to see. Run alert, Martinski Airdrops. It's Martinski's bugging out Airdrops down, Martinski. Now Daddy comes through with a scar. David Cleveland, Alphalis, 001 are both down to the power of the Snake Man. On the team. Oh, nice orbital. One commander, Shan Lamar for DCS, taking down Hazardous Oz and Disco. Very interesting play from DCS to begin with. DCS managed to get FV down to 1 flag and then to no flags, only to recap a grey flag, not a gay flag, which they've done extremely well to come back from that point of view. But then once that play was gone, it looked like DCS were in a bit of strife when it was coming down to where they would go to next. When you've got 3 flags, you're obviously stretched, because with only 8 players, listeners, you need to understand that if you're trying to defend 3 flags, there's not a whole lot of guys that you can put to. Oh, there he goes! Zyman, triple kills down Landax, casualty in prime time.
The flag.
Coming Artie the roof.
I meant...
Yeah, Artie the tower.
I've had that walker in your possession for the entire round, buddy.
Yeah, deja vu, eh? We've got to take the positive.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Hopefully they can actually get this round up and going, especially after that round. A little bit disappointing. I thought we'd have a little bit more of a fight, but it just seemed to be all one-way traffic for Valor. Just didn't stop. They just wiped them pretty much right off the map, unfortunately. We don't like to see massive scorelines, but they just couldn't crack the Favela defences on those western outskirts once it got set up, mate.
No, that's exactly right. And and I think the FB guys have actually turned it up a notch, having quite a morale-boosting win last, Thursday night against AK. That was a big win, 2-ticket win to them. They pumped it up, and they're now definitely hit their...
I fought in a war, be here quite a while.
And there's 2 tickets left. It's going to come down to 44 tickets to 2. How close is this?
43.
It's 43. There it is. Oh,
43.
No. 43 to nil. Down by 1 ticket.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How do you call that? 1 ticket. Awesome game. They just absolutely what can you say? AUS just hang in there at the last minute. 1 ticket, and that was the bleed that did it. Fantastic work by both teams.
Absolutely right, mate. I would say that you've probably got... it is a double assault map, listeners, if you haven't picked that up from what Johnny was just saying. It is, unfortunately, it does have 2 dead ends in it, though, and it means that basically you're going to be able to channel punters down particular stretches of street if you want to. It's going to be enfilade city, if you know what that means. Basically, you'll be shooting down lines and the bad guys are going to have to run onto your guns, but really with all the little rabbit warrens around it, they might be able to sort of sneak around behind you and hit you from the side. So I think it'll be very interesting to see how the tactics play out and whether they're going to be moving in force or whether they're going to be setting up sort of support rifles at the end and seeing what they can do about cleaning up down that line, or whether it's going to be a case of, well, let's just see how it goes and sort of try and grab as many flags as we can with the biggest coverage that we can there, Johnny.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another action-packed and exciting evening here on
Flags held by the rapid-fire guys at the moment. It looks to me like it's squad 1. I've got Oz spread all over the map at the moment. They've got 2 guys trying to take them.
They've got plenty of guys there at the moment. The APC's roaring back in. Tomo did lose his walker back then, though, to some nice...
What was actually happened was Martinski was being used as a mobile spawn point, just dropping everyone off, just shooting everywhere and...
Mission cut.